Abbie, the opening game of the season, third tier debut, and not just since we gained promotion, but even longer. I think you've probably been waiting for this moment.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming for me personally to manage in this league. I've played in it, so it's nice to now manage in it. But I'm really excited for the girls and for the club. They've worked extremely hard to get to this point. The club has invested a lot, not just financially, but in terms of the structure. So it's a really big moment for us as a club, and one I'm really excited for and looking forward to.
How has pre-season been? Obviously some important pre-season matches and some good wins as well.
Yeah, some great wins. I think the best thing that happened to us over pre-season was losing to Moneyfields. I think it really put a few people in places. It gave me and my team an idea of where we needed to go for the remainder of it. And just looking at where we need to strengthen and where we needed to sort of address early on. But equally, it was a great game to see some character, get some minutes in the legs and all that usual pre-season stuff. But yeah, following that, it's been a transformation really from the minute we got back on the bus to where we are today. And obviously that fantastic result on Sunday, as well as at Swansea, sorry. So yeah, really exciting pre-season, really good pre-season. And then we'll finish it tonight here against Torquay.
It's obviously been a summer of transitioning from CCT to club management, and in terms of the playing squad as well, we've seen some big names leave, but more importantly, some very experienced players join. Yeah,
and those players, again, I've said it time and time again, go with our best wishes, unless they're playing against us, of course. But yeah, I do really wish them the best. And the door is always open, something I'm fond of saying and keen to say. But yeah, we've brought in some extremely talented girls, really experienced Tier 3 players. Rebecca Dandridge, and her pedigree speaks for herself. And then again with Courtney Jones, with playing year after year for Cheltenham in Tier 3. And of course, Jazz Reid as well, a very good young goalkeeper with bags of experience for somebody so young down from Argyle. So we've recruited really well. Hopefully that's not the end of the recruitment. I'm looking at bringing in one or two more. So just fingers crossed we get those deals over the line. And yeah, just add to a really talented squad this year.
Great to have that third tier experience, but there's obviously some players within the squad that this will be their first season in that tier. I mean, what can those players expect from the division above? Yeah,
it's a good question. I think the unknown is good to have. That naivety is a little bit good to have as well, of not knowing, because it means that they don't fear. But they've seen from the results in the league above that nobody runs away with games 5, 6, 7, 8-0. It's close, competitive games. We've had close games when we've played tier 3 teams. So the technical ability and the ability in the playing squads from the teams above, from the teams in tier 3 now are better than the tier 4 teams. So we need to make sure that we're on it from week one. No idea what to expect from MK with such a big transition themselves, but yeah, it's an exciting opportunity for these players. There's players that have played in tier 3 before in this squad and some that haven't. So yeah, it'll be a real mix for them.
Obviously the game's taking place at SJP. The first 4 league games are. How important was that commitment to play those games at SJP?
Yeah, big. I think, again, as I touched on, it's been an incredible summer for us, really coming across and fully transitioning into the club. And the club have done that with the backing of not just, like I said, financially, but the structure and giving us a home to base off. SJP is a fantastic surface to play football on. We pride ourselves on playing on the right way and in an aggressive front foot manner and like to pass the ball. So we're able to do that at SJP. Not that we couldn't on a 3G, but it's a proper home and is an environment that is only going to bring more professionalism to the girls and to us playing. So yeah, we're really excited, and hopefully we can follow the first team men and get a good win for the first game.
Previously, the games at SJP, we had made an occasion of it, and probably at the time, in line with the rise of women's football, it was probably the right thing to do to make it an occasion. But is it important now that we normalise the fact that we'll play games at the main stadium? Yeah,
absolutely. I think we'll see that slightly reflected in ticket sales. I think this weekend, it's not big occasions where we're going after schools and we're going after local grassroots football clubs. We're going after fans now, fans that want to be here week in, week out, that want to buy season tickets, that support the girls home and away, that we've built up over the time and built up over our links with using the community trust and using the people around us. So it's important now that fans get behind us now more than ever, more so because we are playing at SJP. I don't mind playing at SJP in front of 10, 15, 20 or 1,000 as long as we win the game, and that's ultimately the focus. But I'm sure that once you come to watch the girls and you're in the environment, you'll love it and you won't want to not come back.
Obviously the men are away at Northampton on Saturday, so it's an opportunity for fans who aren't travelling as well to see City at home this weekend as well.
Yeah, for anybody that's not come to see the women's team before, I think it would be a great opportunity to come and see some live football. The women's team play some great football, I do say myself, and I think it'll be an opportunity to see something different to what you see on a Saturday, a different atmosphere, a different audience, a different style of football, but an enjoyable one and one where City win.
Obviously, you said MK have made plenty of changes in their playing squad over the summer, and it's a bit of an unknown. So in that respect, what do you want to see from your side if you're unsure what to expect from the opposition?
Yeah, I say it every week, and it's something that we prided ourselves on. It's all about what we do. It's all about us. It's all about our preparation from Tuesday night all the way through to Sunday, and when that whistle goes, we need to make sure we're doing the right things. We've worked on a lot of things in pre-season, the way we want to play with and without the ball. We've got set play routines and things like that. So we need to see those come to fruition in games. Otherwise, it's pointless doing them week in, week out. The players I've demanded a lot from the players. So it will be good to see them just play freely and express themselves on Sunday with knowing that we've given them structure to how we want to play, but equally a lot of freedom, and I want to see sort of excitement, and I want fans to go away thinking, God, that's a different team to last year, but shows a lot of similarities. So I'm excited. As you said, don't know much about MK, but as I always say, it's all about what we do, and I'm confident that if we do the right things, we should be getting the results.